Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you think you haven't heard something incredibly stupid today, I'm going to give you something that is incredibly stupid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so at a college university, ladies and gentlemen, supposedly in America, a student was accused of violating the university's safe space, or safe policy, by raising her hand, ladies and gentlemen. University student was threatened with being thrown out of a meeting after being accused of violating safe space rules by raising her hand. Imogen Wilson, Vice President of Academic Affairs at Edinburgh University Student Association, EUSA, spoke out against safe space rules becoming a tool for hard left to use when they disagree with people. Ms. Wilson, 22, was subject to a safe space complaint over her supposed inappropriate hand gesture during a student council meeting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, because of this, remember, these guys don't believe in showing you all violations and stuff. So that person can write down that you made a hand gesture and you don't have to be told or shown video or actual account of what that gesture was. They can just take it as the finger or something more obscure from there, and they can basically make their policy as they want. So this is right here. She was 22, subject to a safe space violation or complaint over her inappropriate hand gesture during a student council meeting. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard anything stupid today, it's great. And they're using it from the far left to basically weed out those they disagree with. Safe space is essentially for us to have a debate. Safe space is essential for us to have a debate where everyone can speak, but it can't become a tool for hard left to use when they disagree with people. According to the association's rules, student council meetings should be held in a safe space environment defined as a space which is welcoming and safe and includes ladies and gentlemen, I've done a lot of these today. Bleh. Includes the prohibition of discriminatory language and actions. This includes refraining from hand gestures which denote disagreement or in any other way indicating disagreement with points made. So this part here really pisses me off, because basically you cannot disagree with anyone's point or points being made. In other words, you must agree with them, no matter what. In other words, that's just stupid. And you know it isn't going to be something like, we should spend $25 million this year. No. I think the school sign should have flowers growing out of people. Or, let's kill X or Y or this or that. And you can go, I disagree. It should look like this. Kind of like it's looked for like the last 20 years, but we upgraded. Wow. Yeah, I can see how hand gestures are a real threat. I could see some queen liberal whose daddy owns the part of the school going in there, basically the entire meeting, flicking off one person in particular, not getting a single violation. Yeah, when that person does it, security busts in to their dorm room like a frickin' SWAT raid, beat the shit out of them. They end up spending 6 months in a hospital bed. And then afterwards, the records are sealed because it's a private investigation or some shit like that. And it was all over, basically some chick liked the dude but didn't want to tell him. And then the dude said, cool, hey, let's do something. And the chick said, no way in hell. And then basically the school security group came in like a SWAT team and beat the shit out of the student. Yeah. I could completely see this being abused over a hand gesture or something similar. Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially today's world, folks. Absolutely. So, This is the world we live in, the world you're going to be sending your kids to if you haven't already, folks. It's sad, it's stupid. And it's now legal. And you cannot disagree with them at all. Because it is a violation of the rules, folks. Imagine that, huh? A violation, so stupid. You cannot disagree with anyone. You must agree. Oh, yes. Yes, that is a great idea. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's amazing that these student councils really don't get off the ground. I mean, they literally almost don't. I've barged in on a meeting or two, and to be honest, most of the things discussed were not exactly student council affairs. I mean, they weren't allowed to like back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. You could actually bring the student council government to order and basically bring a student who is accused of something to a quote-unquote trial or something similar. The school security group would be there, parents of both people, all the other stuff, and they would actually act in favor or against the student violation. Now they can't do that anymore because of safe policy and because of violations where you can raise your hand and get violated and potentially get kicked out for that. And I bring you the idea of the student council governing the students from, I think it was Animal House, if not Nerds. And I know the larger universities and the more ordained, more higher up universities and colleges still do that. I believe they do. At least some of them have to. Thanks.